in this bridge in hip hop and overseeing all these moments and then seeing what it is now versus what it was then versus what it is now. Like for instance, you had Pac on the show. Pac passed away. You had Biggie. Big passed away. You did this thing with Bill Cosby, and you see what's become of that. James Brown, and then his reputation comes out. How he was treating his.
Did you keep those relationships up throughout the years?
I kept the relationships up with a few people. Me and Biggie was cool, real cool.
Right.
With
Bill.
At the time, I was with Bill. Yeah, definitely. At the time, when me and Biggie was really cool because he lived in the same complex that Lily from SWV was living in, and that was my girl at the time. Mm-hmm. So when she was on the road, I used to go pick up her mail. Biggie, I remember one day I'm getting her mail out the box because it wasn't like the boxes was in front of the house. You had to go to all these mailboxes, and I'm getting her mail, and I hear somebody behind me go, "Oh, fool into you." I turn around as Biggie, "Oh, you sucker for love." Big, come on, son. Killing me right now, son. So Big was a great guy, man. And Pac was my man, and then Stretch was my man, and they were friends, and that hurt.
When they
that hurt.
Yeah, I know I know it's inevitable for us to get to that conversation, but after seeing what happened with Bill, were you in contact with him during the time?
No, I hadn't talked to him in years. I'm not the kind of person that forces a relationship on anybody. If we stay in contact, we stay in contact. My friends that I had from growing up are still my friends today. I'm not feel like I got to be friends with everybody in the industry. There's only a couple of people that are actually in the industry that I would count as like my true friends. Like Heavy D was one of them dudes.
Right.
Like no matter where I was at or where he was at, if we lost touch, he always found me, I always found him.
Right.
But I don't force relationships on people because a lot of it is just a working relationship for the time and then it's not there anymore. You know, you cultivate relationships and keep relationships with a lot of people in the industry as long as you're hot. When you ain't hot no more, they ain't got no use for you, the phone stopped ringing. So I was never wanted to be one of those people that say, "Yeah, I'm hanging out with you, that's my man." Now we cool when I see you, and if I don't see you, I'm with my people. That's how it is.
Is that the lesson you learned when MTV?
No, it's a lesson that I learned that my dad taught me. Because cats, they get more money than you. They start talking slick sometimes, and you got to watch these little jokes that they be trying to say. You know, I had to tell a couple of dudes, listen, just because I'm on TV don't mean I won't slap the taste out your mouth. Don't get me fucked up.
Who?
Well, I ain't gonna say that.
It's my job to ask who.
I know. I ain't gonna say that. But it was some shit that happened like a couple of times. Like, dude, I ain't no real street nigga like that, but you're not gonna disrespect me. Because my father always said, walk in as a man, walk out as a man. That's what he taught his three sons. You walk in there as a man. Don't let nobody talk down to you because they got more money than you, because they got more prestige than you, or nothing. But they will try some little slick shit every now and then. So if I keep my distance and I'm not in your circle, you can't talk to me disrespectfully.
Right.
I'm not on your dick. I might like your music, but I ain't on your dick. It's two different things.
I don't even think it from the music standpoint. I was thinking from more of a corporate standpoint. You guys broke a lot of racial barriers at MTV, period. They didn't allow, black people weren't on television in MTV back then.
Right.
That was y'all.
Right.
Period. Like I would expect that there would be a lot of feedback from the top.
I couldn't take all the credit for that. I could say that Dre and I did the best that we can to present hip hop in the most positive and fun light that we knew. But there was still, Ted was there and Peter was there, and those are the guys that fought for us with corporate MTV.
Got you.
Those are the guys that went in and was like, leave them alone. You know, me and Dre, I met Carl Kanai walking down the street in LA. And they gave me clothes. We were the first people to wear Carl Kanai on TV. Starter used to give us clothes because MTV didn't want the logo because they weren't getting paid from Starter. Me and Dre used to leave the tags on our hat way before Belle Biv DeVoe did it. So people could see that this is Starter shit. So it was that kind of trying to meld everything together and give other people an opportunity, especially cats like Carl and Walker Ware and all of them. You
shout
know
out to April Walker.
Yeah, shout out April Walker all day. And Dapper Dan. We had our MTV Raps jackets made by Dapper Dan. You know what I mean? So that's what we were trying to do. We were just very happy to be involved in hip hop, man. I would never felt it was about me. I just felt it was about the culture and the music. I was happy to be a part of this shit. I remember we used to snap when Public Enemy used to come on. We snap and we get letters. How are you snapping with a great black man like Chuck D? How are you taking light of the situation? But that's what Chuck was.
Right. Mm-hmm. Wow. Were you getting paid what you feel like you deserve?
Not at first. At first, the salary was $1,000 for one person split between Dre and I.
Damn.
It was $500 a week. I still worked at school safety when I first got on MTV Raps.
Damn.
Well, that was a week or
that was a week.
episode?
It was $500 a week. I still worked at school safety. So we only shot one day a week. So we shot on Thursdays. So I would do my school safety job. And then if I had to leave, I had the greatest like group leader in the world, Big Sue. She would, I'll punch you out the head. And I would go to MTV and do the show. We shot everything in one day. And because we never saw the videos. We lead to them, but we had to sit there and watch them.
Right.
So it made everything go by faster. Dre and I used to step behind whatever the wall was with the basketball hoop and change our clothes. We had no dressing room. Man, MTV didn't believe in us. We have a contract for 2 years.
2 years?
2 years. And Lyor Cohen. Russell managed us and Lyor was in charge of us and we weren't getting paid. And Lyor, God bless Lyor, my nigga. Because Lyor walked in there and he had a meeting and me and Dre went with him. And Lyor said, sit out right here. I'm going to go in here and talk. And Lyor knew what they was charging per commercial while we was on. And he knew the ratings because they never wanted us to know the ratings. And Lyor knew the ratings. And then Lyor came out. I never forget this stone face. And he said, come on, y'all, let's get on the elevator. So we get on the elevator. And me and Dre is like, I'm thinking to myself, that's it. I got to go back to school safety. Lyor went in there, fucked the whole deal up.
What happened?
He waits till we get downstairs in the lobby. And we walk out the door. And Lyor said, you two motherfuckers are the luckiest motherfuckers in the world. I got y'all $250,000 a year apiece.
Holy shit.
And what year was this?
This was 89, 90, 92.
Damn.
92. My parents collectively had never seen $250,000 in a year. Lyor got us that. Guaranteed money, too.
Wow.
No matter what.
No matter what.
No matter what.
We was guaranteed. And then after they became so big, they had so many people under Rush Artist Management. Me and Dre kind of stepped away, and then the Fat Boys' old manager, Charlie Stetler, took over, who played Beaker in Crush Groove. Charlie started managing us, and then I remember sitting with Charlie, and Charlie was like, well, that 250, Lyor got y'all is good. If I can't make you $1 million in a year, I'm not going to manage you. I guarantee I'll make you both $1 million each this year. And he did. He did. He did. We went from 250 to 5, from 5 to 7. We was making money. We was making money, bro.
This was all while you was at your MTV Raps, or was
This
it
is
other
your
endeavors?
MTV Raps. Well, in 93, I got Hot 97.
Right.
So collectively, I was
Killing it.
killing
It's like a rapper.
Yeah.
And then who's
Making
the
rap money.